grazie a Luca, un suo amico, ci ha portato questa Toyota Supra Mark IV degli anni 90 e oggi la esploreremo, faremo delle domande al nostro amico Ameen che ce l'ha concessa e vediamo qui che cosa vuol dire a Dubai avere una Toyota Supra degli anni 90. Andiamo!
Oh, thank you. So Ameen, thank you for showing to us your Supra, and we're going to look it further. So let's go ahead and tell me about this car.
So it's a US spec, left-hand drive, original, Targa top, 1994. When I bought it, it was all stock, with the stock engine, stock everything. So everything I have done to the car was me, all me.
All you?
Yeah. What do you want to start with?
Oh, let's start with the engine. That's the motor.
Pop the hood, man. Pop the hood.
Pop the hood. Pop the hood.
Get it on.
It's a bit dirty.
But dirty, yeah, you are in the desert, so 2JZ.
The turbine is bigger than my head.
So, okay, the turbine seems not to be stock at all.
No.
No. So, how much horsepower does it bear?
We're the turbo is capable of 800 plus horsepower, and this is a Borg-Warner S369 SXE, 69 millimeter, and we have 1000cc injector. Under this, there's 272 cams, HKS. We have an aftermarket radiator, and basically the bottom end is all stock. We have a fully built top on the head.
Nice. And how much does it horsepower does it have now?
On high boost, it should be on wheel around 580 wheel horsepower.
580
wheel.
on wheel.
On wheel. So that's basically the engine. The wheels, I put Lenzo wheels. It's deep dish wheels, 18-inch, with the tires, which are Nitos NT05 semi-slicks, 285s, and these are semi-slicks. So in UAE we are allowed to have semi-slicks, but not fully drag radials. So
I was asking you
fully
before,
slicks.
I was asking you before, in Italy it's not allowed to go with those big wheels.
Yeah,
especially
exactly. I was surprised.
Semi-slick, but are you allowed here?
Yeah, till now nobody has asked nothing, but there's no issues with
okay,
the tires.
They do not ask
even
questions.
I passed the car like this, there's no issues with the
You
tires.
passed the test?
The test.
You have to do it annually?
Annually, yeah. Every year we do
Okay,
the test.
let's talk about the exhaust. I can see it from here.
It's a full straight pipe all the way down, from down to the exit, 3.5 inch. So there's no restrictions, nothing. During the passing test we have to control the carbon. So we usually install something to prevent the carbon.
Okay, I
but
understand.
other than that, daily use, we just remove it.
They don't ask for maybe dB meters, stuff like that?
For modified cars, we get permission.
Really?
UAE, yes.
Let's talk about it. It's very interesting. So if you have a modified car, you are allowed to have some
you
kind
get
of...
a paper
You get
with
a paper.
all the modifications. You have to register the modifications, and then you like if you ever get pulled over, you have to pull out this paper and show them that the car is modified.
Oh, that's very interesting. Even though you can modify cars in Italy, nobody gives you some kind of paper to prove that, so you are going to be stopped and fined.
Exactly. So here you need like a special permission from the government. They will give you for passing the car and driving it like that. And usually this, like, we claim these cars to be car show cars mostly. So yeah, basically for car shows, and we go car shows and stuff. So they understand, and they know the car culture in UAE, and if your car is built properly without leaks and stuff, and it's not bothering anybody so much,
you can have it.
Yeah.
No problem.
As long as, even if you have a loud exhaust, it's like as long as you don't bother anybody on the road and you don't like go all crazy, so you're fine.
That's very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
They allow you to be free in some kind of way
Yes.
with your car.
Yes.
They do respect the car culture
do.
in some
They do, definitely.
sort of way. Okay, let's look at the inside. What you've got here?
I have a Defi gauge. So inside, this is all carbon dipped. It's not the steering wheel is original carbon fiber, but everything else is carbon dipped. So that's why this is all carbon fiber look. And this car was designed as a cockpit, so it's all facing to the driver. Everything is like driver focused, I would say.
I love it.
And this is the Defi gauge. It gives me all the, usually guys put like a lot of gauges, but in this one gauge I have everything. It shows me the oil pressure, temperature, fuel pressure, exhaust temperature, so basically turbo boost, everything. So in one gauge it has everything. So it just looks simple, just with one gauge gives me everything, all the readings, so it's pretty good. So this wing is not the stock one, it's the TRD wing which comes. And this is carbon fiber, so it comes, that's how it comes. This is a 94 car, but these are 97 lights.
The
Back and
upgraded
front,
ones.
Yeah. So the inside is kind of black. You can see a bit silver black. Same thing in the front as well. So this Supra, this specific model is the Targa top. So this part of the car, the top can come off. It's 4 screws, Allen key. It takes a while to remove it, around 5 to 7 minutes, and you.
Oh, don't worry,
and
I'll
it
believe
fits
you.
in the trunk exactly, so there's no issues. You can just take it off in the winter, put it down, enjoy the drive. Yeah.
Hey, you are in a very hot country, so
Yeah.
you can simply remove it and then
Enjoy the weather.
enjoy the weather. Yes, exactly.
So that's
Perfect.
pretty much about the car.
One question: why the Supra? I do like the Skyline, for example.
Yeah.
Nissan Skyline, which
For
is
me-
the same family of idea of car, Gran
Exactly.
Turismo.
So I love the Skyline as well, but I would say the Supra because like since I was a kid, I was all behind this car. Since the Fast and Furious came out, I loved this car, and then growing up, I was always watching this car, and I think around when I had the chance to buy it, like I always wanted to buy it, but my father never agreed. He would never give me the money to buy it. So once I had my own money, I bought the car. Initially it was stock, and then everything I spent on the car to make it this way. I still would say I haven't finished. I think still has a lot of work to do on it.
So what's your goal? What's your next upgrade you're gonna do?
I don't know. I just want to make it into the most perfect condition I could, because these cars are old, so they tend to break down eventually. Yeah, but like different stuff go wrong with it. But then you have to make the car perfect, and eventually once I think another few years, I think I can tell my car is like perfect. This is how I want it to be. So, yeah.
And keep it and hold it because it's very rare. I've been
yeah.
here for 5 days and I never seen a Supra. I've seen other cars around, but not the Supra.
But in the UAE itself, I think there's around 150 to 200 Supras maximum, and
Really?
in Dubai itself, maybe 10 or 15. That's it.
They're kind of rare.
Yeah, very rare, and they're really wanted as well. So I get offers to buy the car, but yeah, obviously if you have one, you want to grab onto it and keep it.
Of course.
Definitely. So another thing is that I put these custom switches. So the middle one is for anti-lag, and the first one is just for backfires, and the last one is low boost and high boost. So I can control it with my with the switch. That's it. Give another one.
Okay, sir, let's start the interview. What you've got here? What you've got here?
Right, so my name is Sultan, and Kiko, as you see from the cab, came from that name actually, in old ancient German language. So with that said, we have the Jeep Wrangler 2018 JL. So it's a Rubicon, and same as Ameen mentioned, it was full stock. So I tried to make it as much as possible away from the factory. So we see the bumper and the front and the rear all changed, the fenders changed, the inner fender got changed, the wheels, the tires, the exhaust, the interior somehow as well added here and there. We got 2.5-inch lift kit. It's totally for the off-roading. So it's a 2.5 stage 4 double bypass from Profender, as you can see from the red reservoir tank. We got the Varex X-Force exhaust. It's a Valvetronic. It can go off and on if you want to do very highway drive. And then we have for the lift kit, the suspension was the Profender. The lift kit is from WRANGLER. Very nice brand for the Jeep Wrangler. We can see from the interior as well. So I didn't change a little bit, for example, the steering, changed the whole. So I have the Audi S3. It came with the D shape, so I didn't want to miss that feature. So I added in the Jeep Wrangler as a D shape. We have some bits in carbon fiber around the surrounding, and it's a Rubicon, so you can see it has many features as big screen, and we have these way bar disconnect. That's very important. Alright, you see the wrap as it was full black, so changed it to yellow, to the double layer, similar idea to the Audi. So we have the UAE military style as it got embossed effect and all. Thank you Project Cars for that. Alright, going forward, this one everyone keeps asking me, so it's a branch protector. Keep remember that it's for forest drive. Well, all the branches will hit that one instead of your windshield. We got the light bar from Rami, advanced RGB bar. We have the fog light from Rami as well, carbon fiber housing in the interior. We got the different grill as well. As I mentioned, I want to go away from the stock. Soon a skid blade will come with a Kiko written on it, hopefully soon enough. And that's pretty much all of it. So I enjoy off-roading very much for the S3, mostly for the street driving and everything. And yeah, thanks a lot.
Almost feels like the Supra.
Yes.
The Supra is a little quicker though.
Ah, I understand.
Supra has a little bit more horsepower as well, and Supra is made to go fast.
This is a four-wheel drive, right?
This is a four-wheel drive. That's why we can launch it so hard. It goes like crazy.
It doesn't lose any grip at all.
It did lose a little bit. That's why it bugged a little bit. If you felt that bug,
Yeah.
when he shifted the gear, because it spinned a little bit. But it's not bad, huh?
No, it's not bad at all.
Perfect. Keeps people happy.
Yeah. Thank you guys for giving me the chance to meet you and discover car enthusiasts like you from around the world. I totally felt your passion and it really connected us immediately, even though we come from totally different culture and nations. I really want to say thank you guys for the day spent together, for your hospitality. Special thanks go to Luca, Ameen, Kiko and Adam. I hope to see you guys soon again.